Good morning. I'm Councilor Wardine Alexander. I represent District 7. I want to thank the members of the community and the press for assembling with me this morning on the beautiful campus of Lawson State Community College in District 7. Almost 2 years ago, I was included in a diverse set of Southern elected leaders, from rural mayors to suburban school board members to city councilors and big city mayors, in the inaugural class of 13 Unum Fellowship cohorts. Our goal was to address inequitable and discriminatory policies and practices within our communities and utilize funding to tackle these issues through projects and community-led programs. Workforce development is an issue that residents bring up frequently in my district and across Birmingham, and is critical during these uncertain times that has put a strain on employment opportunities for our residents. I'm here to announce that the E Pluribus Unum Foundation, or Unum, has awarded a $75,000 grant based on my project to create a workforce development pipeline between Buffalo Rock and Lawson State Community College that will bring training and jobs to our community. Buffalo Rock is an iconic company located here in Birmingham that are currently building another facility in District 7 that offers competitive wages, benefits, and retirement programs to its employees. Lawson State Community College has innovative programs, experienced instructors, and a commitment to student success. And it has been named one of the top 5 community colleges in the nation. So it was a no-brainer when Nan Baldwin and Mark Brown, partners in the Alliance, immediately went to work to engage both of these organizations in the creation of this pipeline. So for the next few months, they will be working to create a curriculum that will help to bring jobs, much needed jobs, to residents not only in District 7, but throughout the city of Birmingham. With this creation of the workforce development pipeline, residents will be able to go through a training curriculum certification here at Lawson State that will put them in line for these jobs that are being created at Buffalo Rock. I am excited to bring this workforce development pipeline not only to District 7, but to the residents of the city of Birmingham. So we're excited to be here today to sign a memorandum of understanding that will create the curriculum and linkage between these two organizations. I must tell you, it is a personal privilege for me to be here on the campus of Lawson State. I call it the crown jewel of education here in Birmingham and in the district. I want to tell the story of how community partnership is so important to our residents here in the city of Birmingham. I want to thank Mark and Nan for creating this partnership and bringing us together as community stakeholders. I want to thank Ms. West and the Buffalo Rock Company for being engaged in wanting to bring good jobs to residents here in the district and the city of Birmingham. We'll take the time. I would like now to ask Nan and Mark to come up and just give us a little information about how we created this linkage and how we created this partnership.
Good morning. As Councilor Alexander said, I am Nan Baldwin. I'm a partner with the Birmingham Business Alliance, and this is my colleague, Mark Brown. He too is a partner and a colleague with the Birmingham Business Alliance. The greatest force for change is a job. That's our motto at the Alliance. And if you think about that motto and what that means is when a person has a job, has a sustaining job, has a job that leads to a career, that person can provide for their family, they can change the lives of their family, and change the quality of life for generations to come. They create a legacy, and that legacy starts with a good job. That's what we talk about all the time in our organization. Mark is responsible for retaining companies when they come here, because another thing that we always say is that it's not the companies that are here, it's the people that work in those companies that make the companies sustain and survive. And what we also look at is there are 3 elements of building great communities. One of the residents, and Councilor Alexander represents those residents well. Then you have your education system. Lawson State represents the education system in District 7 very well. And then you have your companies like Buffalo Rock and Donald West and the Buffalo Rock family represent the companies in District 7 well. It takes those three partners to build great communities. And so what we recognize at the Alliance is that you have to bring companies and the community together. And how you bring them together is by making sure that those residents feel connected to the companies through the jobs and have a place in those companies. So we're excited with this partnership because as Mark goes around and talks to companies and tries to retain them into this area, the one thing that he finds is that companies say there's a problem with workforce, keeping good employees, finding those employees that really understand that it's not just a job, it's a career. And in that effort, we're saying, how can we build a connector? Then we find in talking to those companies is that there's an issue with training and not only finding good qualified people, but training them and giving them the skill sets that's required. So here at the Alliance, we saw that there's a gap then. There's a gap between the skill sets and finding qualified people. And how do you fill that gap? Through proper education. And that's where Lawson State came into play. So it was simple to us, is to create a pipeline that would bring the companies in District 7 together with the education system in District 7 together and the residents. And so with that, we were excited to work with Councilor Alexander in helping to bring those two entities together to build that pipeline. So Mark, is there anything that you wanted to say in regard to the pipeline that's built and the retention that you're doing with Buffalo Rock? Please, by all means.
Thank you. It's always great when you can have, yes, ma'am. Thank you. It's always great when you can have a true partnership between education and business and industry, and being able to provide quality jobs for the citizens in our communities. And it's truly teamwork. When you look at business retention expansion and looking at workforce development, workforce training, it is teamwork. And we just thank Dr. Anthony and Donna West and Councilor Alexander for their leadership in this project. And we look forward to doing many more projects. But thank you very much.
So of course, the education component is a vital piece of this workforce development pipeline. And again, it was a no-brainer to include Lawson State Community College in this pipeline, in the resource that will provide the training for the residents and ultimately the employees of this Buffalo Rock program. So I'd like to bring Dr. Cynthia Anthony, the president of Lawson State Community College. Dr. Anthony.
Good morning and welcome everyone to Lawson State Community College. Well, I got excited as I was listening to Councilor Alexander and Ms. Baldwin and Mr. Brown talk about this opportunity that is before us. You know, Lawson State is an institution that is dedicated to, as part of our mission, providing quality educational and training experiences for our stakeholders and the citizens of the area that we serve. So when we were presented with this opportunity to be a part of a pipeline that would create job training opportunities for the citizens of District 7 and beyond, our answer was simply yes. We want to be a part of that partnership. It is what we do. It is what we are about here at Lawson State Community College. So I certainly want to say thank you to Councilor Alexander for thinking about Lawson State first and foremost. We are the education and training providers for this particular area. So thank you for your confidence in us and knowing that we are able to meet the needs out there. And then Buffalo Rock, our friends at Buffalo Rock, Ms. West, as we've met and we've talked about it, they have shared what their needs are, and we've shared how we're able to meet those needs. So that equals the pipeline. That equals workforce development that provides jobs and quality careers for the citizens that we serve. Thank you for being willing to allow us to be that training provider for you. Then I can't say enough about the Birmingham Business Alliance, or the Alliance now, with Nan and Mark. And whether it is this pipeline or other opportunities for workforce development and skills training, they always think of Lawson State Community College first. For that, we're grateful. We certainly consider that partnership as one of our most dynamic partnerships to ensure that we're doing what we need to do as an institution of higher education in this city. Now, I would certainly be remiss if I did not thank all of the Lawson State Community College faculty and staff who are the brain children and the minds behind putting these programs together. From our instructional units to our workforce development and career technical units to our fiscal agents, it takes all of us as a team here at Lawson State to make these kind of opportunities happen. So I do say thank you to all of our Lawson State employees who are a part of this. You know, our mission is simply to provide quality, affordable, and accessible educational opportunities and training to our citizens. And we have numerous modalities for doing that. This pipeline will include many of those different modalities. There is not a one-size-fits-all to training and workforce development. So we will engage all of those pieces of modalities to ensure that this pipeline is successful and that we are able to get our citizens into living wage jobs, and not just jobs, but careers. That's our goal. We want to develop a career pathway for these individuals. We're looking forward to getting the information out to our community and all of our stakeholders and ensuring that we are well prepared and equipped to meet the needs of our business and industry partners. I leave you with just saying that the core values of Lawson State Community College are inherent in everything that we do. Our core values of student success, of excellence, of innovation, of integrity, and most importantly, of engagement. This partnership means engagement. This is an engagement of all of those constituents that will become benefactors of the training that we are going to provide. You know, we've got residents, we've got business and industry, we've got education. That equals engagement for success of our community. I thank you all for that, and we look forward to coming back, talking about how successful this partnership has been. Thank you all for including Lawson State.
Thank you. So we've heard about the education and the training component. Now we're to one of the biggest pieces, and that's the jobs, the jobs, the jobs. Again, I was so excited when Buffalo Rock joined on to this pipeline. They've been in our community for over 100 years. They're like a family for those people that work for them. And when we talked, Dr. Anthony talked about livable wages. And it was important to me and to the Unum Foundation that what we're creating is a game changer, a life changer, and it's a career for the people that will go through this program. So Ms. Donna West with Buffalo Rock will talk about the jobs component of our pipeline.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Donna West. I'm the Executive Director of Employee Experience and Team Building. These are very exciting times at Buffalo Rock. We are a growth company with many opportunities, as well as you mentioned, celebrating recently our 120 years as a company this past summer. We are super excited about this partnership with Lawson State and appreciate Council Alexander, the Birmingham Business Alliance, for assisting to make this all possible. We love people. People, I mean, as you said, we are a family at Buffalo Rock, and we love people in all the communities that we serve here. We've enjoyed the opportunity so far that we've collaborated with Lawson State, and look forward to creating a candidate pipeline for life-changing opportunities that will positively impact the people in the community. So we are super excited. Thank you guys so much.
As I extend thank yous, I'm remiss without mentioning Mayor Randall Woodfin and our former Economic Development Department Director, Mr. Josh Carpenter. They were the ones that brought this Unum opportunity and made it possible for me to have an opportunity to go out and seek this grant. So I am indebted to them, as well as to former Mayor Mark Mariel, Mayor of New Orleans. This is his brain trust and his brain trust for creating opportunities that will combat discriminatory policies and inequalities in our communities. So I'm very thankful to him for bringing the Unum cohort, making it possible for those of us who have these projects, we'll be able to put them back into our community. And again, I'm just thankful to be here today. Now we will go over and we will have the signing of the agreement between the two entities, and then we'll have an opportunity for questions later. Thank you.
Do you know what's happening in Birmingham? Find out now with the all-new What's Happening Birmingham app. Download today on Android, iPhone, and iPad for free. Get info on everything you need to know about local news, events, businesses, restaurants, and more. Visit our website, what'shappeningbirmingham.com, follow us on Twitter at HappeningBham, or call us at 205-538-4508. Download the What's Happening Birmingham app today. What's Happening Birmingham, your source for everything Birmingham.